Good morning. Or at least it is for me. It's 9 a.m. How is everyone doing today? Let me know if the music is too loud. I will happily turn it down. It looks a little loud on my end, so let me know. Hello everybody, welcome back. This is the House of Blues. Oh my gosh. How has it been? Who is she? Who are they? Where have they been? What are they doing? How are they back? Where? These are all questions that I'm asking you. I'm just kidding. These are all questions I've been asking myself every single day. Good morning. Welcome back. Man, am I back permanently or what? I don't know. This is why I can't be one of the bigger streamers, because I'm too inconsistent. I don't know, maybe I just don't handle life as, I don't know, as well as the bigger folks do. I don't know, life's always lifing, but anyways, I don't mind chatting about it for a bit before I hop into something dumb. But, for those, hello, how are you? Have you gotten taller since the last time I saw you? Maybe a little bit, I don't know, you all look aged. Which means you're growing up, which means all of you are grown up. And of course over here I have the boo, the little gremlin. Oh my gosh, does anyone remember when I first got her as a kitten? Oh, big stretch. Oh, she doesn't want to stretch anymore, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, she's been my little superstar. She doesn't like to be held like the others, which kind of makes me sad. She's a wild child, very wormy, very wily. Never stays in your arms long enough, or at least while the camera's rolling. But don't let her fool you. She is very sweet. If both parents are out the house, or if one parent is out the house for an extended period of time, she absolutely crumbles. She just needs both parents to be present. She is such a child, but that is fine. She is here to keep us all company. If you see her running around in the background, or chewing up a chair, it's kind of what she does. But anyways, oh my goodness, my setup, because I do play games on my computer here, so like my setup is a little weird. I'm trying to get back into it, but it feels awkward because lately I've been sitting on this side and then just like kind of putting my legs on this chair over here, and then the cat's on me. But then I would have to put this boo right here on the other side, but then it would look a little weird because, I don't know, that's like two cats on this side and it doesn't feel very balanced. Anyways, oh my gosh. Alright. What are we doing today? We are chatting this morning. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to keep a consistent schedule in the morning when you are not a morning person. I've mentioned this like a kabillion times, but like, coffee doesn't do anything for me. The only thing that I can do is really just take vitamins like B12, but even with the vitamins, sometimes it's not always like successful. It's got a 60% success rate. The meds definitely help me wake up, but it doesn't mean I'm happy about it. I'm never happy in the morning, but I have had moments where when I am up early in the morning, like at 5 or something, and it's like, man, I get it now. Mornings are beautiful. Look at the world, it's waking up. How precious. Those moments are only enjoyed after a full night's sleep. However, even with a full night's sleep, I'm just tired. Just always tired. It'd be like that. Anyways, so I want to get back into streaming in the morning. That sounds fun to me. Sounds good to me. I like doing streams in the morning, and so trying to make the habit is the hardest part. The moment like I stop, the habit is broken. At least that's how it is with me. I hate habits. I hate building them. But routine is crucial if I am to survive. in a world like this. Anyways, so what has happened to me? Oh my gosh. I don't even remember because, oh my gosh, it's been like a lot. I just finished class back in May, and then I had another class in June. So I've been busy with school. That's right, I was busy with school and performing. I commute up to the comedy spot in the city, and I just do improv. Love improv. It's been a lot of fun. I decided to take a break this cycle, and by cycles it means like performing for like 8 weeks straight or something, like roughly like 2 months, every single Wednesday. And I like having my Wednesdays back. I never realized how much I liked having my Wednesdays back until I took the break. So yes, I've been producing shows, starring in shows and sketches, helping ghostwriting sketches and that kind of thing, and that takes up a lot of mental real estate because you have to be funny and, you know, acting. And honestly, when people stream, they're typically pretty good actors and voice actors for that matter. You kind of just develop that skill depending on what your content is. But like, the fact of the matter is that when you are typically streaming, you usually put on a face. I try not to put as much of a face on because I'm always putting on a face every time I leave the house, for the normal people, so they won't get scared. So I am very cognizant and very, very aware so that I'm not scaring anybody. Don't worry, it's my responsibility to bear, and I will bear it. And then, so yeah, after doing all that stuff, and now we've got a festival coming up, so I'll be performing in the festival again this year, so that's gonna be that. Yeah, I've just been very busy and tired, very busy and tired. It's a combo. It's definitely a combo. But I just came off from a week of like commuting heavily to pet sit, and it's like the commute is like an hour out on a bad day, but every day is a bad day when everyone's back in office. So that's like 2 hours, roughly 3 hours of the day where I am sitting in traffic, and then I spend time with the dog, and then I commute back to the house and do whatever I need to do. But a lot of times when I come back to the house, I'm just so tired from commuting. I hate driving. I hate driving so much. Nobody knows how to drive. In every state, nobody knows how to drive. There are some states that are worse than others. I've been there and I've seen it with my own eyes. The state of California is far from having the worst of the worst, but they are pretty bad. They are pretty bad. And commuting all over California it's something. It's something. That's like my job. But anyways, I hate driving, but I prefer to be in control, and that's how I deal with it. But yes, that was like almost 2 weeks of an extra commute that I was very tired afterwards. And so then the week after, which is basically kind of this week, I'm like recovering from all the driving. So now I can recover a little bit and try to get back into a routine, because all of my routines have kind of like fallen out of whack. All it takes is one bad day or one bad week, and then it's over. It's so over. But yeah, that's that. And then what else is going on with me? I don't know. I guess like nothing different other than the occasional high functioning depression that we all seem to be suffering from. So good job, everybody. If you got up this morning, that's like a huge deal. Anyways, go and grab your tea, grab your coffee, because what I'm gonna do today is do some cozy things. And by cozy, I mean I am going to put on the farming sims, because what better way to get back into streaming than doing the farming sims? Oh, what song is this? Sorry, I had like the music off because it was distracting. Otherwise, I would sing along. Oh, I know this song now. Yes. Oh, I hate this level in Donkey Kong Country too. It's the song's pretty, but it's hard. Anyways, okay, that's the cat upstairs. She makes a lot of noise. Also, the animals. Oh my goodness, let me tell you about the animals while I get this going. So last year, I believe. I'm not sure. Maybe you can see her. Oh, no, it's this one. There she is. Okay, so for those who have been around for a while, you know who this is. This is Princess. She passed when she was 18 last year, and around this time, and it was that's probably a reason why I've been so down subconsciously. So yeah, she passed away in the summer. She just was old and just kind of like when an animal's body just kind of starts to collapse all at once at the end of their life, especially cats. They're always spry until they're not, and when they are not, they crash really hard. So she went blind and crashed, and so we put her to sleep. She lived a very nice long life, but it really destroyed us all, especially my two cats here. Boo just turned 2, so she's entering her 2nd year of life as a young adult, transitioning out of being a teenager. And now my other cat, Nala, is 18 now, and so she's kind of roughly surpassing the age that Princess was. And it's like when you have a pet and they live a long time, it's wonderful, it's great. But like the moment they get around maybe 10 or 12 years old, I think they've earned the right to be called a family member. So that's in every way. Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl. Okay, I would definitely sing that song if I let it play any longer. I think it has a really nice backing track. But before I get distracted, yes, so Nala's old. Like, she's old. Like, she's gotten to the, like, when cats get old, they, like, shrink. And so now she's kind of she's been shrunk, and she's still healthy, still doing it. She's gonna raw dog it to the end, and it's scary because, she's a family member, and then she's 18. Like, honestly, I should kick her out the house, but no, I would never. When you have a animal or a pet that's that old, that typically has a shorter lifespan, you start to get afraid, because every day after that could be the day. And so we already have it planned. If you didn't know this, you can actually schedule a home, an appointment at your house, to put your pet to sleep in your own home so they can be comfortable. That's what we're planning to do, because this cat is dramatic. She's so dramatic. And I know that she's going to be dramatic to the very end. She's going to make it so difficult for us until the very end. There's going to be a huge element of relief when she's gone, but I know she's going to make it dramatic and really, really difficult and extremely messy, because that's just who she is. Every time I come home, I just have to check for secret accidents, because, she's old. There's nothing wrong with her. She's just old. Yeah, for the most part, she hasn't been, well, knock on wood. Anyways, she's doing much better now that we got her some more probiotics. I don't know. Getting probiotics for a cat, that's crazy. Anyways, she's old, And every day I wake up with just a little bit of me just being like, is this gonna be the day? Look for any signs. It doesn't occupy my mind as much. Like, at least it didn't this year until now, because it's the anniversary of Princess's death. So now I'm just really like on edge. So if I disappear again, just know. I'll also mention it on the Discord. Also, let me mention this on the Discord and let everyone know that I am streaming again. For once, I'm real. Zomg, I'm back. Oh my goodness, all my messages probably sound a little cracked out, but that's fine. Who isn't a little cracked out in the year 2026? Wow, this song is awesome. I will fall into it if I let it play any longer. Alright. So anyways, that's gonna be on my mind and conscience for the rest of the summer. But also, just know for sure that in 2 weeks in August, I will probably be absent. I'm trying to be better about being transparent about when I am streaming or not, now that I am doing it again. So like the week of August 10th, I'm gonna be out of town. And then the next week when I return, I'm probably gonna be tired. And then I also have the festival that weekend, the weekend after. So, and then should be just fine. And then September's gonna be mad busy. This September I had the anniversary, our anniversary. The anniversary of some other friends, and then some other relatives. We might go camping. And then we also are gonna go see some stand-up of one of my favorite YouTubers. So that's gonna be awesome. So I don't know. See, we're just gonna be busy. Wow, that's what it is. That's what it's like being an adult. You just find yourself really busy. Anyways, so being open about that. Gosh, what else has happened? I know a lot has happened, and I just can't remember. I got a clarinet. I went out of town and to this antique fair with my friends, and they had this clarinet. Because like antique fairs are really fun because you do find a lot of stuff from like the 40s and 50s that people are willing to part with. Sometimes they're just booths that people just want to give away their things. They don't have to be old or antiques. They should, but not all of them are. And so sometimes you'll see like trumpets from the 40s, 50s. Sometimes you'll find cornets. You'll see like the big trumpets, like the really long ones with no valves on it. Like flutes. And it's really cool. I got a clarinet. It's in pretty good shape. It was for $45. And I live near a music store, so I was just like, can you check her to make sure that she's in good shape? And they're like, yeah, she looks pretty good, but we'll give you a call. So knock on wood and hoping that is pretty okay. And then so yeah, I got a clarinet. I picked up my trumpet again because when you play an instrument, you typically have to have good posture, and my posture's been bad, so it's just like, well, let me fix my posture with the trumpet. So, and then also, anxiety doesn't haunt me as much because of the meds, thanks to the meds. But, it's like, oh, maybe I should work on my breathing too, and, drink more water. So that's the other reason why I picked up the trumpet again, and why I'm gonna try and pick up the clarinet as well. Because if I'm playing wind instruments, I gotta practice my breathing, and so I think it's good to breathe. And then as I practice, you're gonna need to be extremely hydrated. So I'm gonna do that too. So yeah, I've got it all worked out. I got a routine. I am making this work. What else am I doing? Oh yeah, art. I can do art now. I finally I finally feel a little bit confident enough to do art streams now. So my art is coming along. It's still not great, but that's the point. The point is that if I start streaming myself doing art, then it helps with my confidence. Because, like, going in with the expectation knowing that it's not going to be perfect is okay, because everyone's really judgmental of art. And I've seen art that I consider not the greatest, but I see people like do that art style in confidence, and they do it so much to the point where it's like I couldn't replicate it because that's their style, if that makes sense. So, oh wait. We love jazz here. I've been listening to so much jazz as of late as well. Everyone, this is from Pajama Sam. Gonna take a sip and listen to jazz. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Awesome. Yeah. I wish I could like Fire Emblem more, but there's too many mechanics, and the writing is quite lackluster in my liking, for my liking. So, okay, cool. I'm like looking at my favorites list, and there's like a lot of music that's like really loud and a lot of music that is really soft, and so I want to make sure that it's okay and not like killing my ears as well as your ears. All right, so okie. But yes, I've gotten so old. Ever since I turned 30, I'm just like, ugh, wow, look at me. I'm old and tired, and I really, really like jazz. I've always liked jazz, but I don't like jazz like as much as I do now. And Pajama Sam has no business going that hard in its soundtrack. That game is super old, and it's good. It's good stuff. Anyways, I'm trying to think if anything else has happened. That's right. I remember what happened now. Both relatives on my side and my partner's side of the family have gotten really, really, really sick. And so that has been taking up a lot of our mental real estate because it's just like, wow, they're really sick. Are they gonna die? I don't know. So that was one of the reasons why I have been down and out, is because I've been so concerned about everyone's health and my own, which is why I've been trying to make all these changes, because I'm just absolutely terrified. At the end of the day, mortality is precious and scary at the same time, because like when you're sick, you're just like, ugh, if only I wasn't sick, I would do all the things I said I would do. And so now I'm trying to do those things that I said I would do when I'm not sick, instead of just being tired and resting. So, yeah, I don't wanna do all that. Let's see, do I wanna do Stardew or do I wanna do Grimshire? Why don't we play with some Grimshire first? Because Grimshire is... Oh, I gotta do some recordings today. Can I listen to more recordings? Sure. So, I'm gonna play a little bit of Grimshire, because Grimshire just got an update. You can now play as a sheep. You can now play as a dog. What else can we do? Let me see. Okay, so yes, we got some more translations. Okay, where are the patch notes? It was like pretty cool. Okay. Dev progress. There it is. Okay. A small update. Okay. Yes, we can play as sheep. We can play as dogs. We still can't play as wolves though, which is a little interesting. Maybe that'll come in the future. And then we can also do like slightly more customizations. Some other things have been introduced. Minute things. And so I was so excited to see the sheep because I just recently drew a sheep wolf mix hybrid. And then I drew like a wolf with like woolly fur. So for Grimshire, let me bring that up because I was so excited. Grim. So yeah, I'm excited for this game because it's still... Oh wait. Oh, it has the motif of Fourside? I never listened to this song enough to hear it. Okay, that's incredible. I love that. Okay, dokie. Grimshire. Yes, we are playing Grimshire, and then I'm gonna boot it up. Yay, we're gonna play a game. Okay. As per usual, let me know if the game is too loud or too soft, and I will ensure that it gets fixed. So let me put my Streamlabs over here in the game right here. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I also can't wait to do more recordings today. Oh my goodness. It's only been a half hour of just me yapping. Well, honestly, I like to keep people posted and updated when I am gone for an extended amount of time, so I tend to yap a little bit. Alrighty, so let's bring that up. There she is. Oh, whoops. Let's not do that. Okay, there we go. Do. There we go. Okie dokie. So, I remember how to play this, yes? Okay, so I have like a lot of characters that I have been playing. Okay, so this is Betty, the one that I just created. She's a sheep. Love that. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's take that. And then I will take the seeds and this, and I will eat this. I will eat that. I will take those as well. Alright, as per usual, I am going to fix this all up and plan what I would like the farm to look like. What is this? A hoe. Oh, whoops. I already messed up. Now I want to start over. Okay, that's fine. Oh no! Can I start over? Okay, it'll be fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Okay, let me... Ooh, I got a bottle. Okay, so I got all this foliage, all this plant debris. I'm gonna put that back because I really don't need it yet. And I don't need the compost yet either. So I think I'm playing this on a harder difficulty. Ooh, I got 56 bucks. Nice. Okay, let me go say hi to the people. Hello, I'm Oliver. It's nice to meet you. Help my Uncle Dudley with the general store. Okay, I got carrots. Thank you for the carrots. Alrighty, I got wallpaper. Wallpaper. Hi, Beatrix. Yes, I got the watering can. And... hello, little Poppy. Hello. Do you like beetles? We should help you, so you can have my allowance. 1 cent. Man, what kind of allowance is that? That's lousy. Excuse me. I would like to purchase something, but it seems like I won't be able to. That's fine. Greta. Hello. Beryl. Greta's your mom. My mistake. Okay. Greta. Hello. I would like, thank you for the dry rack. It's irrelevant for me at the mo. What else can I? Yes. I will definitely need all these at some point. But in the meantime, hello, Wilfred. Thank you for, the fish. Okay, so now I have my first quest. Let's, I already know how. They also made fishing easier. Oh, wonderful. My very first fish is the whitefish. I completed the quest. And I got a fish trap. Oh, we are so in it. We are so in it. Oh, back for more, eh? Now there's 5? There used to be just 4. Oh, that's not fun. I don't like that. They did say there was an easier mode for fishing, but that's not easy for me. Hello, Logan. Good morrow, my dear friend. Honestly, this, like, he's very, what is it? Oh my goodness, what is it called? Renaissance Fair coded. We love him. I still love him though. Alright, and then I know that if I go in here, I can... Oh, I don't have anything lost and found yet. Okay. Hello, Theo. Ah, yes. Yeah, you should meet all the villagers. Here's some money so you can get yourself started. Thank you for the money. I shall get started. Alrighty, let me know if it is too low, and I will make sure to fix it. Alrighty. Hello, good sir. Hello, Rufus. Thank you for the fence. And what do you have? Okay. So here's what I know. At some point, we gotta do some... Oh, wait. Hedgerow. Interesting. Okay. I will keep that in mind. So from what I'm aware of, I know that getting wool and hide is good for the future. What is this? A sandstone wall. They also added more aesthetics, so that's interesting. I will just take 3 of those. It's a future investment. So I am role-playing as a hybrid fox sheep, because I guess that's who we are now. Greetings. Hello, Adeline. Thank you so much for the cast iron bed. I will do anything for anyone who gives me a free bed. So as per usual, she gives us really good stuff to craft. Hello! Aw, he's so cute. He's so small. He's so little. A cast iron table? Alright. And a crafting table. Thank you. I definitely could use a chest, but I will do that later. I will make my own chest. I always found it fascinating how the little rabbit family has they only have 2 kids. A cast iron window. Oh wow. Everyone's giving me good stuff. Ooh, what are you gonna be? A walleye. Well, I'm definitely going to be visiting Adeline a lot today. I also want to catch that fish as well. Oh, there's Oliver. The shy boy. Dang it! Okay. I hate that 5th one that they added the 5th one. Dang it. Anyways, let's get some pepperwort seeds. And that's good. Hi, Prudence. Oh, thank you for the cooking station. Now we can cook. Anyone can cook. Rufus. I mean, Rowan. Nice to meet you. I'm Rowan. Thank you for the rusted axe. Okay, cool. Nice. So I'm gonna cut down some trees. Supply it. Hello, Rose. Thank you for the compost bin. Oh, right. Her gift was nursing me back to health, of course. Okay, so yes, my 18-year-old senior citizen that lives with us is she's like, she cries when she's alone for too long. She's like, where did everyone go? Why did everyone leave me? Why is everyone downstairs? Wah, wah, wah. So if you hear her, I assure you she is okay. She's doing just fine. She's just old. Oh, thank you for the mushroom stew. And then these two, they are dating. You can't convince me otherwise. They're like, I think they're like a rival dating. I think once like the full game comes out. Ooh. A new little thing. Okay, cool. Everything's updated and I love it because I am obsessed with this game, unfortunately. Oh, your date's over? I didn't mean to like tell everyone. Great. What have I done? I ruined relationships already. Okay. There's still some people that I need to talk to. There's so much to do in these farming games. But I've almost spoken to everyone. And, hello. Come to me. Ooh, a clam. Ooh. Let's get some wood. I have plenty of food to keep me in shape. Oh, hardwood. Okay, wonderful. Yes, indeed, that's exactly what I wanted. Ah, my inventory's full. What? There we go. Did I get the fish? I did. Okay, that's fine. Hey Gruff. Thank you for the pickaxe. Okay, so now I have a new quest. I'm like ahead of myself. I'm like doing all the things first. There's so many fish. Is Willow here? Is the man's wife here? Yes, the lady of the hour is here. Welcome. Oh, there. Okay, so whenever you don't have enough room, it goes to the lost and found. For those of you who have seen me play through this many a times, which I have played this game many a times. As most farming games, they are quite addicting. Okay, it is 3 o'clock. Already? Okay, so let's, let's put you here. And... I got a better bed. And then, not that that matters, I suppose. Here's a crafting table that I always put here, and a cast iron table that I will put... Wow, it's so big! I have no business being that big. Alright, I'll have a big window right there, and then where's my bed? Yes. Nice. Okay. I will put all the seeds here, because eventually that will be needed elsewhere. Alright, I'll put some fish here. I'll put the fish away. I'll put all the seeds here. I'll put that bed. And I will sell this. Okay. Now let's get this going. With this. Oh my goodness. The poor cat. She's melting. Also, one of my goals this year is to get shredded. I'm going to get shredded. I've been trying to get shredded for a while. Oh. Alright, she's right outside the door. I'm gonna go open the door for her. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Let me introduce my senior citizen. Or I guess like reintroduce. Oh wow, that's so interesting. How dare. Go to sleep. Ba, 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 ba. Alright. The cat's trying to kill me. My partner has this hilarious joke where each time the cat does something like slightly questionable, she'll be like, she's trying to kill me. Okay, we don't need that. She's only like this because she doesn't like the youth. Okay, well, you don't have to be here. Okay. Oh, they're fighting. Women, am I right? Oh god. She's such an old hag. Okay, she's going behind the computer. Boo didn't even do anything. Boo was just sitting there. I need to assure all of you that this is completely normal. Nala never liked Boo from the moment we brought her home. They have had beef. Imagine being 16 years old and having beef with a baby. That's her. That's her. She's had beef with her since the day she came home. And Boo, you can't see her, but she's completely unbothered. She was actually just kind of laying down. But you know what? She's not completely in the clear because Boo likes to play. You know, you have like the young and old dynamic. She wants to play, full of energy, and she's just old and she wants to sleep. But, you know, Princess was their anchor, and now Princess is gone, so they both kind of grieved very heavily in their own way, and they kind of started fighting more. But now that like there's like the return to office, and then I've been commuting more, they've been together again because they both don't like being lonely. So anyways, lore with the cats. Okay, so beep. Honestly, having this here is probably better than nothing. Ugh, I'm wasting time with the aesthetics when I should be literally doing other things. Oh well, it's like that sometimes. Okay, let me put this back. And then the compost. I do have compost. I have some plant debris. Let's see. Okay, let's do that. And let's do this. Now what do I have? I have these guys. Okay. I need to put the wood away. Wow, is it 5 o'clock already? Is this what it means by the game being harder? Because if that is, then in my opinion, that's a little lousy. I feel like that's kind of a cop-out. How do I make a game harder? Speed up the time. Well, I guess like that's my humble opinion. Oh, no, that's nothing. Hello. I noticed that earlier, but I just wasn't sure. I thought it was my imagination. Oh well. Okay, so they're, the brothers! I'm gonna go make sure that the brothers are here. Okay, if that's the case, here, let me go to my options. Other... Oh, I'm on, okay, I'm on my usual. Okay, for some reason... Maybe I gaslit myself into thinking that it was whatever. Hello. Thank you for the scythe. And he doesn't give you anything because he's like, ugh. Who are you? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you gay? Alright. So, let me try to get all the wood. How many pieces of wood was it? I gotta consult my inventory, my quest. So I only have 6 out of the 15. I need 9 more. Okay, 20. Alright, cool. I already got 7. Well, sorry, Rowan. I didn't mean to encroach on your property by getting rid of all the medium wood. That's a little messed up. Okay, so that's 14. 7 plus 7 is 14. And then I have... Alright, 21. Alright, cool. We got it. 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 Alright, let's eat it. Eat it! Nala, please don't knock down my monitor. Okay. Rowan, are you at home? Or are you out drinking with the boys? Oh, wait. I would like to sell my old wallpaper, please. Thank you. Okay, and then I believe 10 p.m. is when everyone locks their doors, which is way too late in my opinion to allow people to walk into my humble abode. Oh, a surprise! What'd I get? Wood planking floor. Awesome. AKA more money. Ugh, I sound like Mr. Krabs. I hate it. Okay. I believe I've spoken to everyone. Hello, Mayor? Yes? No? Maybe so? Who haven't I spoken with? Rusty! Oh, man! Oh, Rusty! Okay, thank you. And, alright. Mr. Mayor, please come back! Mr. Mayor! Okay, thank you. Okay, now I gotta go to Adeline. And, well, actually, let me go to Rowan first. Adeline's house isn't moving anywhere. Rowan is gone. He left the boys early. Aw, man. I don't think I'm gonna have time to go chase after him and then run all the way back. Okay, that's... that's the breaks. That's what I get for fooling around. Okay, so... 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect! Exactly 9. Hello. Yay! I got a smoking hut. So now I have to hurry home. And... Hey, Perse. Perseus Jackson. One of my favorite stories growing up. Wait, what is that? What is that timer? Wait, what is this timer? Oh, shrooms 3, 60% chance to double on wild mushrooms. Wait, I'm quite confused. That's okay. That's fine. Alright, dead. Dead. Why is time moving so quickly? feels illegal. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let's get all the seeds out. Beep, beep, beep. And put all the food in here. Okay. I'll mess with the floor later. Alright. Run! I suppose. Run! I also never got a chance to stop by Finn. Man. That kind of blows. That's okay. Wow, this time is going. This is crazy. That time is going as quickly as it is. It has no business being as quickly. All right, I'll put that there just because I want to try something different. Ooh, and then my compost bin. Yeah, I'll put you here and get some compost. All right. Well, I got no energy, so I might as well just go to sleep. Oh, let me take that. Let me do that and see what this floor looks like. Ta-da! I would like to sleep. Neat. Ooh, I just started this game. Only played like a single day. Oh, really? Here, I'll skip this. It's spoilers. Hi, Mystic Greens. How are you? I have been so busy, but I'm so glad that you've picked up this game. This game, I've been absolutely obsessed with it since the moment I heard about it. And I have played the demo many times. I've gone through the whole first year. This game is really heavy. It's quite heavy, but I think it's very beautiful. I like this farming sim because it has stakes, and I feel like Stardew Valley, as much as I love it, there are no stakes. There are no consequences if you don't farm at all. And everyone's just kind of neutral towards you for the most part. But in this game, it's pivotal that you are farming, otherwise people will die, and I think that's very real. I've been obsessed with Claire, Obscura, and Blueprints right now. Thanks for shouting that. The heavy. Oh no, of course. It is good. I'm reheating some taco pasta, so I'm in and out, but I will be present momentarily. Ooh, take your time. Take your time. I have ranted about how much I've loved this game like 1,000,000 times to my viewers. There was like a whole month where I was just kind of playing this game. And I'm back on it now because the game just got an update. You can now play as a sheep and a dog. So that's exciting. I love sheep. It reminds me of that game Reanimal that just came out. They're the same folks who made Little Nightmares. And that game is especially heavy because I don't know, if you haven't seen it, it's a lot. Alrighty, I'm trying to catch as many fish as I can in the spring. We got a clam. Nice. They low-key changed the fishing mechanics and it is bothering me a lot, but I'll adjust. I'll get over it. That's what it means to be an adult. You just kind of have to get over things that are small. Oh wait. 1, 2, and 3. Let me see. But yes, when this game is completed, I can't wait. I'm very excited to see what they do with year 2, because year 1 was so intense. It was so intense, super heavy. Oh, my axe isn't sharp enough. Oh, darn. But it's very rewarding. I feel more rewarded in this game than I do Stardew. This game also has a lot of mechanics that I like, that Stardew didn't have, that got fixed with mods. And so this game kind of took inspiration. So for instance, we can start off with a full inventory. Don't have to budget for it, which is nice. Ooh, nice. We can learn where everyone is on the map, which is really cool. And then our little progress bar is at the bottom. Oh no, not trash. Trash is useless in this game, as far as I'm concerned. There's no recycle machine yet, or at least not that I know of. A rock bass. But alrighty. Oh yes, a huge fish over here, and then I must make sure to remember to grab carrot seeds. Because I forgot to talk to Beatrice twice. Hello, kids. Ooh, cooking oil. So it has a new... It looks different. Okay, so let me grab some salt. And spend all my money. Alright. That's what we do here. You gotta spend money to make money. But don't worry. The money will be well spent on more things. Okay, so let's see. We got some more radishes. That's cool. That's good. Let's see. Radish. And carrots. And more cabbage. Now, I will put the compost over the carrot seeds because the carrots are important. Let me see. Oh, can I make... No, I can't. I can't make any of these. Okay, that's okay. These fish need to be smoked. I also got to go to Rowan, so I can turn in my things. Okay, so I will just take all the food. Just in case. How do I... Oh, okay, in order to make a plank, I have to get a copper bar. Okay, directional signpost. Interesting, okay. This is also like my first time playing this game again, since some odd weeks ago. Or, you know, a month or so. Okay. The trash does nothing for me, so why do I have it? Okay. Can I, like, salt some fish? Okay, there we go. We cooked something. I love it. Okay, let's use the dry rack on 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, but yes, you mentioned Claire Obscure. I have been wanting to play that game for a minute. I just haven't had the time. There's so many games, so little time. I see it go on sale every single season, and eventually I will. Soon. Okay, food are cooked and I am sat. Yes, get nice and comfortable this morning. It's a nice and cozy morning. One of these days I would like to stream early. I don't know how some streamers do it where they just stream like at like 7 in the morning. I would like to be one of those people, but I am going to work up to that soon. But I hope you enjoy your taco. I am gonna eventually eat my little it's not applesauce. I think it's like a little smoothie. So that's what I'll be eating later today. And then I'm gonna go to the gym, and then at the gym they have these little protein ice cream bars, which is they're pretty good. They're like cookies and cream, but it's like straight up just protein, so it's pretty heavy. I've done it at 5 a.m. because that was my rhythm. Oh, I missed it. It's really cool. I've been wanting to be more of a morning person, but coffee does nothing for me. It does zero things. And so it's not to say that my life is a little bit harder than others, but I'm not going to, I will never be that person where it's like, my first cup of coffee is like the most nicest time of the day. Meanwhile, I'm just tired. I have to take vitamins and I'm just miserable and tired until I'm not. But anyways, I can cry about that until the cows come home. I just try to deal. I am born this way. I am hyper upon eyes open. I am a night owl, and I feel like there is not enough on that. And here's why. I feel like this world is only catered to people who are morning people. And that's fine. I don't have a problem at all. The problem comes when I am expected of the same expectations as morning people, when I'm like, I'm trying. It just takes longer for me to wake up. And then they're like, well, you have to try hard. You have to get over it because everyone else is tired. And it's like, I beg to differ, because there's a huge population out there that immediately wakes up the morning they have, like the moment they have their morning coffee. And they can just be that much more adamant about their work. Meanwhile, I have to work just a little bit harder. But again, I can cry about it until the cows come home. Let me go grab my compost. If you find an overnight position, there are differentials and you usually make more. Yes. You usually do make much more money, which is honestly pretty cool. I just haven't found it yet. And then a part of me is like, well, if I were to reorient my whole schedule, I feel like it'd be easier for me if I was single, because my partner likes it when I'm up in the morning with her so I can help her for work. What I do is that when she gets up, I'll get up, I make her coffee, I make her lunch. Sometimes I drive her to work and try to assist her the best I can in the morning. But it'd be a little difficult if... Oh no, I ran out of energy. If my schedule changed all of a sudden. A few years ago, it definitely would have worked out. But I found a position, and thankfully I have become strong enough to change a lot of my old habits, and now I will simply just do better. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do do do. But anyways, how have you been? I've been busy. I've been tired. But I'm back in it. For now. I don't know. Who knows when I'll disappear again. it may be sooner than you think. I don't disappear on purpose. I try my best to stay adamant, but a lot of my relatives on my side, as well as on her side, have gotten really sick. And we weren't sure if some people were going to pass away or not. So that was kind of occupying our brains for a little while. And then, I don't know, when someone passes, you always start to contemplate your own mortality. And you're just like, huh, are things really as bad as they seem? Or am I just... Or is it the depression? That kind of thing. I've been reading more Silo series. What's that series about? I also have just started reading myself. Right now, I'm about to get into the Dungeon Carl series. Or at least I'm gonna try. At least that's what I've got going on. Oh, another fish. Yes, I have, I also got the Carl Dungeon book. Oh, neat. There's so many people, in my, I only read the first chapter so far. Very cool. I haven't even started. I checked it out a while ago, but I've been trying to, like, breeze through the other books that I, checked out. Why'd I go this way? Very silly. I gotta find Rowan. But it was recommended. There was also another book. Have you ever heard of Assistant to the Villain? I think it was originally like I think the book just got a sequel. But yeah, I low-key finished Assistant to the Villain because that was also recommended to me. But I wasn't the biggest fan of that book. I don't like how it's written. It's a little too fan-fiction-y for me. Which is interesting because normally I love fan fiction. Because oftentimes it's written better than the original book. However, this book was very... I don't know. I hate it when books like hate women, and so that I don't know. That's kind of my whole thing. I will put you here and What else have I read? I know I have it. Like in my library. There's this other book. It's like a really old book by Mike Pesnick. I don't think anyone's heard of it, but yeah, it's something. I think it's like an early version of Mass Effect, like a Mass Effect setting where it takes place in space with a bunch of aliens. They're trying to take out a genocidal evil alien by replacing him with a clone, and that's it. Like the main character is just a dude who's like, every time he gets sent on a mission, he gets blown to bits, but then like they always put him back together, and then once he regains his memories, he's just like, oh my god, I hate all of you. You always send me on missions to die. And they're like, well, you're our best lieutenant to do these things or whatever. And then yeah, that's really what it is. So he's just like, well, I guess I gotta complete this mission. And I'm still in the beginning of that, but if I'm diligent, I can finish. Silo is about the government being controlling like 1984. Oh, one of those. I remember reading, it was in sophomore year of high school. What was it, like Fahrenheit 451 or something? I really liked that book because I feel like we are low-key living that reality. What other books? What other older books have I read? Of Mice and Men is a classic. But I'll look up Silo and see if that's something that I would like. I'm also a weenie. I have kind of a low constitution. I cry very easily these days. And so a part of me is like, oh, if it's sad, I don't know if I'll be able to handle it. And seeing how it takes place in 1984 and the government's controlling, I don't think it's a very sunny book. But it is cool. There was another book that I read in high school where I don't remember what it was called, but it was essentially the premise was if everyone was born equal, that means everyone would have limitations and enhancements. And so smart people who are naturally intelligent, they would have to wear like this headpiece. Oops, sorry, I bumped my mic. They would have to wear a headpiece where simply their minds would get fuzzy each time they're trying to think for themselves or when they're trying to make an inquiry, just so that everyone else doesn't feel inferior when they are next to someone who's naturally smart. So like, and that includes sports too. It was a very interesting book because it like, you know, it begs the questions like, what is true equality and stuff like that. Beep beep beep. Oh, Carrie the Gamer, thank you so much for following. Oh wait, that's so bizarre. I'm so sorry. My alerts didn't go off. Wait, my alerts didn't go off. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know why my alerts didn't go off. But thank you so much. Welcome in. I am playing Grimshire. Grimshire is a more edgy Stardew Valley. And it's pretty good so far. I like it a lot. Let's see what we got here. I am role-playing as a sheep. There's a few animals that you can play as. And the sheep one just got added, so that's exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, I really like the books that I read in high school. They were very introspective. Especially the one about like true equality, because it's like oh hello cat. Like on the surface level we're all just like, oh, we know what equality is, but then it's just like, do we? Or it's just like, how deep do we have to go? I played way too much of this game. Same. This game is so good. I love this game. I've logged in almost 100 hours on different files. I like playing as the pig and the mouse because I think the idea of being a mouse and being a farmer is just pretty funny. Let me get my planks. And then 150 hours. Impressive. Soon. In fact, this isn't a competition, I promise. I'm just checking how many hours I've logged into this game. Okay. So far I have we have about the same hours actually. That's incredible. Yeah, this game is good. I really like this game. I'm replaying it for like, I don't know, the 6th time. The new update came out, so I really wanted to play it. It's 11 p.m. Also, I'm not doing a very good job in this run right now. Please don't yell. I was just casually playing it just so I can just so I can see what the sheep looks like. And I really like the sheep. So, well, I might as well just go to bed. Then what would you like to do? I would like to sleep. And Wildermyth with 150 hours. Wildermyth. What's that game? I've never heard. Yes. I have heard the spiel many, many times. Oh, I have to finish. Once the romances get in order, was there anyone that you had your eye on? for one of the romances, I was thinking between Lila or Kai. I really like them both. Thank you for the cabbage seeds. I'll definitely take those. All right, you have started me here. It's interesting. This is the first time I'm playing with a non-omnivore. I feel like playing as an omnivore is one of the best species you could play as because pigs and mice are omnivores. In theory, technically, every animal is an omnivore if you allow them to be. Even cows or chickens, they just kind of eat and, you know. For Steam games, if you count NAC on 3DS, I have 500 hours. Ah, a gamer after my own heart. I remember those days. The hours that I've poured into Overwatch, Mass Effect, Baldur's Gate. Ooh, I also just recently finished the game Dragon Age Veilguard. Inquisition was also a game that I poured many hours into. For those who haven't, have any of you ever heard of Dragon Age Inquisition? Because I have a lot to say about Veilguard. I have so much to say about Veilguard. Veilguard had me messed up. I just beat the game. And that game has me messed up so bad. Ooh, Splatoon. Oh, wow, I loved Splatoon when it first came out. I need 5 more. My gosh, Splatoon was my jam. I really enjoyed that game for what it was. I like to theorize that that game saved the Wii U. And I also personally feel like I'm like one of the only people that really enjoyed the Wii U. I loved the Wii U. Being able to play on the little tablet, that was like, you know, the precursor to a Switch. And so, I just think it would have been cool if maybe they could trade in a Wii for a Wii U if they didn't want to purchase like a whole new system. But I'm not Nintendo. I'm just a consumer. I've played all 3 and now I have Raiders. Okay, the fishing mechanic has changed and I don't like it. But anyways, I've played 1, 2, and 3, but I think I got burned out on 2 because I didn't like how the mechanics were on the Switch for Splatoon 2. Or 3, honestly. I didn't like how, like, yes, you can play like this, and that's how I normally play it. But I think there were a lot of other games that came out in between Splatoon that I really enjoyed. And then, what happened? It's, Splatoon is one of those games where it was kind of like Overwatch, where you play it a bunch, and then everyone gets, like, really good at it. And so when you come back to it, everyone is so aggressive, even in the quick play when you're just trying to be casual. And the game just ended up frustrating me, because everyone was just so competitive. And I played competitive in Splatoon and Overwatch, and in Overwatch, I've played competitive enough to where I got 2 golden guns for Pharah and Ana. So, of course, I stopped playing Overwatch 2 when Overwatch 2 came out. They really didn't need to do that. They did not need to do that. And then, let's see. That was my saving grace, which is because I'm terrible with motor controls. Cerebral-Plesian motor skills. Ugh, I'm so sorry. But I am glad that, that you still are able to, like, that it's, like, mapped and configured to where you can still play. I totally get it. Well, I get, like, having additional configurations. That's what I meant to say in motion controls. But everyone's too aggressive on it, and I get too irritated when I'm trying to chill. Typically, when I put on Overwatch, I would put on Spotify. I would mute myself and everyone else in the game because I'm tired of children. And then I would usually just hang out and chill. But it stopped being fun. And that pissed me off. And they changed the whole thing of Overwatch. Instead of having like 6v6 and they took out a tank, and it's like, well, that's right. You can't do that, you ding dong. Splatoon was literally my saving grace for the console. I love Splatoon so much. The first one, specifically. My most fondest memories. My nephews came into my life when I was 16 years old. And then Splatoon came out a little bit after I graduated high school. So, simply, we would barricade the furniture and kept it separate from the kitchen. So, when my nephews were like toddlers, they wouldn't be able to get over the couch. So I would give one of them a fake controller and have him pretend he was playing with me while I would sit there for 4 hours just playing Splatoon. And yeah, that was the life. That was my life. It's kind of crazy how that used to be my life. But yeah, those were much more nicer moments from my early adulthood. Because, yeah, being 16 and having to take care of your brother's children is not the business. A 16-year-old should not be taking care of children, period, because you're still a child. And then my sister was 11 when they were born, so they're more like brothers. They're they're more like younger brothers. Which is kind of crazy. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4... I also feel like the time goes quicker after this update. That's my humblest opinion. Anyways, my mom gave it to me as a surprise. Oh, I love that. A lot of my first consoles were given to me as Christmas presents. They were pretty good. Okay. This is wild to me because I've never played an herbivore before, but I'll still eat the meat. I roleplay that I am a hybrid wolf sheep. Let's see what we got here. I can put this in the cellar and I can eat everything else. Okay. Dude, holy cow, I have a lot of cousins. Same, I have quite a few cousins as well. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna switch gears over to Stardew because I have a few videos that I need to make, and every time I make like a Stardew video, I have to play a different file so I can be affiliated with the controls again, because the controls between this game and Stardew are really different in a way that I kind of don't like. But I just deal anyway, just because it needs to be done. So, oh yes, let's eat that. Let's eat cheese. I always forget to water. I gotta start mining soon, because mining is one of my favorite parts of both Stardew and this game. It's the most relaxing, in my humblest opinion. Let's put you here. On the Steam Deck. I have yet to get a Steam Deck. I've heard rumors about, hold on, so sorry. The cat is yelling. I can hear you. Okay, there she is. I don't know if you can see them, but I have a senior citizen and a small child. Oh, dang. A senior citizen and a toddler, and they love to fight. Okie dokie, so here's what we're gonna do. I am going to start mining after I finish watering this, because mining is the best part in this game. You get so much good stuff. It's honestly kind of jarring. you're being smoked, so that's good. I need to get cooking oil at some point. I can honestly just like put that in the cellar. And then, wait. Oh, I don't have the recipe. That's why I keep getting confused about the fish and the whatever. All right, that's fine. Okay, now I'm going to mine. I'll take that as well. I already have few health, so it's fine. Got it before December 22. Come on. The price hikes for... Oh my gosh. This is why I don't have a Switch 2. I do not have a Switch 2 for this reason specifically. It's just too high. I'm not paying $700 for a Switch 2. I'm not doing it. And also, I'm low-key boycotting Nintendo for as long as I can until they produce a game that I like, that I can get. When you get games on the Nintendo Switch 2, they're not really your games. It's just a code, which means that you can't share games with other people like you used to. Because I had a GameCube growing up. Loved my GameCube. My friends had a GameCube. Steam Deck. Yes, that's what it was. And, I don't know, it just kind of bothers me how Nintendo is like super stingy. I hated what they did with the Switch, how you had to have a subscription for the internet. I hated that so much because it's like, I have Wi-Fi at home. Why do I have to pay for a subscription? And blah blah blah. And it's just like, oh, you want to play all these old games where you gotta pay an even bigger subscription. And I'm just so over it. I am just so over it. I just have my little 3-month subscription for my Switch, and that's it. If I'm gonna play like the old games, I'm simply just going to play them by other means. Which, you know, I have other means to play those games, and I do, and I have, and I will continue. So, I am not encouraging anyone to pirate or emulate. I am absolutely not saying that at all. But anyways, those are my feelings about Nintendo right now. I don't know, they bother me too much. Not with the first party, I get it. Yeah. Oh man, I ran out of energy so quickly. What is the deal? I'm glad that you can still eat meat as an herbivore, even though technically they say that it doesn't help. I like how it isn't just like a strict yes or no. Okay, so that means I can go all the way up here. So yes, this is the best part of the game. And I also really enjoy how the music changes depending on which mines you are in. You can be in the mines in the swamp or in the mountain, and they all look and sound so pretty. This game is lovely, and I'm of the mind of like, hey, please take your time, as much time as you can to finish this game. I'm in no rush. I have a lot of games that I need to play anyway, so take your time. I'd rather have a completed and finished game than a broken one, like Cyberpunk 2077. I will never be excited for a game like that ever again. However, Dragon Age Veilguard, for that matter, it took a whole decade. And mind you that game got Game of the Year in 2014. It's still a wonderful game. I still play it to this day. It goes on sale every so often, and you can get it for $5. and it will give you everything. All the DLCs, all the soundtracks, everything. Game is really good. So, Veilguard came out, and it's nothing like Inquisition at all. That game is... They were crazy for what they did to that game. I still can't believe that game. But same with Kinseed Darker Farming RPG Life Sim. All these games that I've never heard of before that I need to go research. I will definitely do that. Never heard of it. I gotta look that up on my phone. Alrighty. Let's see. It's 7:35. I gotta pay attention because sometimes I do pass out in these mines because I'll just be so invested. But yes, Dragon Age Veilguard. Oh my god. Everything that Dragon Age set up for this game just went completely out the window. They said, what? Oh, dang it. I don't have food. You ding dong. They're just, cause like they built up this whole franchise from the previous 3 games only for the climax to be this game, and all the lore that they built and prepped for it only to be irrelevant. The lore, dwarves don't dream, and that was something that they hammered into every Dragon Age game, and that mages are dangerous, magic is dangerous, blah blah blah, all these things. But in Veilguard, one of your dwarven companions gets magic, and they're like, wow, you're the only dwarf in the entire world who has magic. And I'm just like, what do you mean? I don't know. They took a lot of big swings, and I don't know. Everything that you know about the lore has been completely turned over, crunched, spat out, and turned inside out. It doesn't matter anymore. And then the other thing about the game is, like, as mad and upset as I am about the execution, I am just happy that it is a finished game. There's no glitches, there's no game-breaking bugs or anything broken like Baldur's 3 kind of gets. But it's something. It's more of an RPG. Oh, I use the save skip. I don't know the series, but that seems horrible. Oh my god. It's probably not a big deal. Maybe I'm gaslighting myself into thinking that it is a big deal. But I don't know. In my opinion, if you have 3 beloved games, you know, a game series, because these are the same people. This is BioWare. These are the same people who made Mass Effect. And so, like, you would hope that when they are, you know, going through the lore, that they are staying true to it. Kind of like what they did in Mass Effect. However, I don't know, everything just kind of went down the toilet. All the old writers got fired and replaced, and I think new hires are fine, but you need to have both new and older workers together, because they will learn from each other and make the game better most of the time. It doesn't work all the time. But the writing in Inquisition was just so good. The romances were beautiful and everything. But in this game, it's so cringe. Now, in my tags, I am a cringy person. I am cringe and free. But even that game has me cringe so tightly that I'm worried that I'm hurting myself. And I don't say that very lightly either. And like, here's what I mean. What I mean is like, so think about this. There's a character named Tosh in Veilguard where they're like, I don't feel like a woman, you know, I'm born woman at birth. And they're like, I think I'm ready to come out to my mom. And we're like, okay. So we're at the dinner table, Tosh comes around with their mother, and they're like, here's some vegetables. Tosh sits down, and Tosh goes, so I'm non-binary. And mind you, they are in 3000 BC. What do you mean you're non-binary? That is, being non-binary is totally fine. There's just, it takes away the immersion. My problem is that it takes away the immersion and they make it really modern. Because in that time period when you're fighting dragons and you're going against corrupt monarchies and killing the evils of Darkspawn, I feel like struggling with one's identity is one of the last things that you would be concerned about. Or it would just be expressed a different way. In Dragon Age Inquisition, you know, the game before it, when they talked about it, they said, oh, I prefer the company of men, and that's why I'm having a tough time connecting to my parents. Like, I prefer the company of men, and it doesn't meet their standards because I refuse to marry to be in the arranged marriage and reproduce. Like, that sounds a lot better than just being like, I'm gay and my dad hates me. But that, you know, that's just my humblest opinion. There is nothing wrong with being non-binary or gender or anything. My problem was just how it was handled in the game. How it's like, I can't imagine just being in 3000 BC and just being like, I'm gender fluid. And that's also something that they mention in the game. Tosh, like, everyone, because Tosh is, like, written to be, like, young, like, in their early 20s. And so they're kind of annoying, in a sense, and everything. And so then, you know, as you're running around with your companions, they're just like, hey, Tosh, how does it feel to be non-binary? To use they instead of she. And Tosh is like, ugh, it's a lot of work because, you know, now I gotta, like, figure out all this gender stuff. Like, ugh, like clothes, and there's some people who are what's called gender fluid, and I'm just like, bro, what do you mean? I don't know, it just really got under my skin. Everything connects to everything. The opposite. Wildermyth is the opposite. Anyways, that's how Tosh, there is nothing wrong with you. I just hate the way that they wrote you. It just makes me very annoyed that it just takes away the immersion. Other than that, I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts and opinions and feelings about that game. Also, the illusion of choice. Nothing makes me more upset than thinking that you have a choice in a game when at the end of the day you really don't. That bothers me a lot. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put all this up here. We're gonna put the copper, the sticks, the rocks, and the guano. And I will sell these, and that's how you make money. If you have trouble making money in this game. Mining is a great way to make money. Just simply sell all the quartz and everything that you find in the mines. I would like to sleep. Great. Again, Wildermyth is kind of like D&D and has a baning system. Ah, I love me some D&D. Can't a sheep get some sleep around here? Every time I wake up in the morning, there's always someone at my door. Oh, I gotta choose. Alright. Okay, I'm looking up Wildermyth right now because you have piqued my interest. okay. Wow, this looks really cute. And then there was another one called Kind Seed. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. I wanted to be on Hazel's project. I pressed space too fast. This is like what happens with a shiny Pokemon. I pressed A too fast and killed it on accident. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. This is what I wanted. I tried the mushroom hut in one file and I did not like it. I did not use the mushrooms as much as I thought I was going to. In fact, I had too many mushrooms and I didn't know what to do with myself. Alrighty. Hello, little fish. Come to me. Yeah, red. Yay, and I don't have to water my crops today. That's nice. Seaweed. Love it. Make some sushi. Trash. Classic. I wasted my energy. Okie dokie. Here's what I like to do. I like how I can sell anything to these people. I think that's wonderful. I will buy the salted rich meat and I will sell that. And what I can do is I can just simply put this in the pantry. That's something I like that I can do in this game. Where in combat, HP gets to 0, you have a choice between letting the character live to see another day and get maimed or go out with a blaze of glory. So is it kind of like Fire Emblem where you can like your character has the possibility of dying? Active. Oh, 33 to 30. Wonderful. Rocks, sticks, mint, peppermint, peppermort, plant debris, and compost. Alright. Thank you for the mushroom log. And I have a mushroom right here. Or it's what got me into D&D. An old ex of mine got me into D&D. And it was difficult because I still kind of wasn't sure what it was. But then with my current partner, she showed me Dimension 20 and now I understand everything. And try to play it like, or do as many one-shots as I can with friends. It's hard doing, maintaining D&D groups when you're an adult though. It's like, dang. Nobody either has the time or like it's hard to commit. But one day. Okay. Wow, look at all this mint. Alrighty. Well, I'll definitely look at those games the next time they are on sale, which should be in the fall. Fall is coming out soon and I'm so excited. Fall is one of my favorite seasons. Because I like staying inside when it's raining. Oh, I got it. Okay, yes. These ones are hard to get. But yeah, I just kind of like the smell of fall. Because I'm not like really a pumpkin spice person. I'm more of a pumpkin chai person. And I used to work at Starbucks, so I used to like have that down pat. If you all like pumpkin, or if you all like Starbucks, I recommend getting a hot chai Or no, an iced chai with pumpkin cream cold foam. If you want to kill your bloodstream. Cause I've worked many a year as a barista, and these people out here do not care about their health. They absolutely have no regard. They're just like, I want my venti iced latte, venti iced white mocha with 6 pumps vanilla, 6 pumps white mocha made with breve, 6 shots blonde shots ristretto, and with vanilla sweet cream cold foam on top. That bitch would come in every single morning and order it. She worked at IKEA, and I wonder about her to this day. I still need to finish Sea of the Stars. Ooh, another one. So many games, so little time. That's fun. Let's see. Let me bring out another crafting board. I never had anything pumpkin in Starbucks. I wouldn't recommend it. It's really not that great. Most things from Starbucks are just not that great, and it's just not something I really recommend. However, if you want, go for it. It's weird. I don't care for Starbucks anymore. Like when you work as a barista, you kind of stop caring about everything in that regard. Okay, so I have a smelter now, or no, I have the means to make a smelter. Couldn't just give me one. Before I make one, let me donate it all to the herb garden. I'm sure I have plenty of things to get. I need to start donating to the thing. I have not donated a single thing. I do have peppermint mocha in the wintertime. Peppermint mocha or hot chocolate with peppermint and whipped cream. Absolutely delightful. And I don't really like the cold because I'm skinny. I'm painfully skinny. I don't like that I'm painfully skinny, but I do like the cold and being able to like drink hot things in the cold. So no coal. Alrighty. I love me a good hot chocolate. I also love me a nice chai. Chai is my saving grace. It may not be coffee, but sometimes it feels like it. I like to pretend that it is. And so let me take that, and I don't know, that's kind of like how I do it. So I have mint. Let me grow some more mint. Let me lay this down. I take out some of these. I gotta go buy some cooking oil, so that can be good for me. So let's see, what else do I need? Yes, I also like this. What else? I need 300 stones, 100 plant debris. Let me get all my stones. 50 sticks. I definitely have more than 50. And I need pepperwort, which I accidentally ate. Love that for me. Alright, looks good to me. I have a trip to make, and I shall go do that right now. It's tradition for my family to get tradition for my family to get hot chocolate for Christmas. Been doing it for years. Ah, that's so beautiful. We usually make gingerbread houses. Keep up with my mic. You're too close. Wow, everyone's in here to see this mess. Okay. I will take some, and let me talk to Beatrice because I keep forgetting to talk to her. So I can do the thing. And yes, okay, so I have that. That, and I'll take some vinegar. Yep. I'll also take some compost. I'll purchase it. I'm gonna help myself. But Do 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 do. Awesome. I am almost done with that. So let me go to the root cellars so I can try to help out. Let me put the meat in. Let me put that in. And small dried fish. Alright, looks good to me. I might as well go back and start mining so I can craft and cook. But Ella, I hope you've enjoyed what this game is like so far. Since I know you just started. I hope it helps keep your interest. I tried to keep it spoiler free. Oh dang it, I lose. Okay. One of these days I'll have an art stream and I can like make a little sketch of Betty. 18 is the magic number for sticks. And I also gotta take some time to get some hardwood and clear out this farm. One of the things about farming sims that I'm really bad at is planning my layout. I feel like I can never do it properly unless I have like a picture of it side by side so I can count the pixels and make it properly. It kind of bothers me that I can't really do it. Because in Stardew Valley, I just have too much space. Like, I get it, it's a big piece of farmland, and that's the point. But sometimes it's so much, and I don't even know what to do. There is like a mod for Stardew where you can play on a small farm, which I love very much, because I can still make a lot of money if I have a small farm. But yeah, with this one and my other files, I do my best. I'm also not the biggest fan of ranching in this game, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's because the animals aren't real animals, or I forgot to put these bones in there. That's fine. I'll figure it out. I gotta go mining. All right. Yeah, radish. Okay, let's put the cooking oil away. I will put that here, and I will put the bones away as well. And then I will keep these things to eat them. And let me lay out these 5 carrot seeds. Nice. Over the river and through the woods. Oh, another problem that I always run into this game is like once I get to the point where I start pickling things, I just have an influx of pickled and salted fish. And it's like almost overwhelming. It's like, oh no, I've done too much. I've become the very thing that I tried to avoid. Damn it. Oh god. Sorry. I expect that to go on 1 because it usually does. My mistake. Ugh. I lose. It feels like the mines are a lot darker than usual. Or at least in my opinion. I love mining in this game. However, every time I hit a weak strain, it gives me a heart attack, like a mini heart attack. I wish it didn't do that. But here we are. 1, 2. It's a great way to get stone, though. Here we go. And now I can finally smelt some stuff. I can do the thing. Alrighty, it is 11:07 for me. So in the mornings I'm going to try to keep streaming pretty early. Yeah, that's just gonna be my goal. Oh my goodness, I still can't believe my alerts didn't go off. I'm kind of I need to like fix that. Here, where is Twitch sounds? Yeah, I think that's a little bit weird that my Twitch alerts didn't work. Okay. Hold a mo. Do. Let's put that there, and then okay. Where am I streaming things? Because I want to make sure that this gets done. That this like actually works. Do. Alright, where is it? Alright, there it is. Alrighty. Do. Oh, I see. Maybe I need to copy and paste the browser source again. Lousy. Alright, that's fine. Anyways, my alerts is just like should be like this. That's what it's supposed to be like. Anyways, every time like I get a follow or a sub or something, it's supposed to be like, oh, that's some nice friends you got there, Davis. But this time it didn't, and I'm very sorry about that. It clearly works, but here we are. Such is life. Okie dokie. So, I typically aim to stream for about maybe 2 hours a day. Oh, nope, that's unstable. Don't like that. Doesn't give me a heart attack as much anymore, which is nice. But, ugh, when I first started, you can forget it. Do. So, once I'm done mining, I'm probably going to call it and see who else is streaming. But really appreciate everyone for stopping by. Do. Oh, nope. Don't click off. Eat the fish. Okay, do. My goal for these is to usually just kind of go around the borders to see what I can do, and then let me grab as much copper as I can. I've only got one piece of mint. Any treasure? This place is usually abundant. Very fruitful. Sub 10. Oops. Missed. I filed and I missed. So I filed again. I missed again. I fired and fired, and I missed. This went on for several hours. I fired, missed. Not finding a lot of quartz. Aha, there's the exit. Nice. It's really nice that they're starting to drop these irrigation pipes, because I would just be smelting tin up the wazoo. Does this game seem dark to anyone else? Or is it just me? Oh, brighter minds. Yes, please. Easy fishing disabled. Okay. I guess I'll just have to see. Okay, I need to get as much coal as possible. What easy fishing looks like. They added an extra bite to it, and I hate that so much. How to make a straw hat. Haha, what did I get? Grilled meat. I will take grilled meat. Oh, I love my little feet. It's very cute. Oh wait. It's raining and my instinct is, ooh, it's catfish. It's catfish season. Okay, let's see. Let's put in a bunch of rocks. Let's put in another piece of mint. And peppermint and compost. I need 2 more pieces of stone, which I can just simply get from my own farm. There it is. There's some bones for the carnivores. And now I think no, I gotta go mining again so I can have enough to start smelting. Darn. That's fine. Let me start breaking my own stones. Okay. I would like to make. I would like a lifeline, please. Nice. Okay, what else? I'll put that there just because I know that it can be cooked later. 2 hours later. In the meantime, I think I can chop down some more trees. I need 30 pieces of hardwood. Do I have 30 pieces of hardwood yet? I do. And I will fill it with guano because guano is some of the best fertilizer anyone can get. Alright. Nice. Let's get some more planks. Put that there. Let's get the guano. And let me level up my skills. Hot compost. I should have gotten that from the moment. And then I still have 2 points left. Increases max stamina, faster running, coin collector. Gardener's pretty good. I should have gotten crafter. It's fine. I'm leveling up quite quickly, so it's everything's fine. Perfect. I got a full garden. Haha. Nice. Let's put that there. Da 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 da. I will keep those 3 so I can sell it. Easy, easy money. Easy, easy. Everything is fine. I'll eat these 3 so I can clear up the farm just a little bit before I scurry off to bed. Or maybe just 1 tree, because that's all I can afford. Nice. Alright, let me pick up some seeds. Just pick up some debris. Any other seeds wanna come out at me? There we go. I know, it's getting late. Time is moving a lot quicker than I'd like, and that makes me upset. Alright, ta-da! Okay. Let's go to bed. I would like to sleep, please. We're almost done with the herb garden already. And then it's nice that everyone helps out too, because now we officially have enough rocks. And we're getting mint and peppermort and compost from others. I love that this whole village likes to help. Save and quit. Alrighty. That's that, and let's where'd she go? There we go. Thanks everyone for stopping by, for those who did. I really appreciate it. And I also appreciate the new follows. Really, really appreciate it. It was fun talking and learning more about games. You're just a wee bit loud. Okay, let me see if anyone else is streaming. Okay, no one that I know is streaming, but I appreciate everyone for stopping by. Remember to drink water. And I will see you all later. Have a good day, everyone.